would've messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer Ford. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like the dark. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking no. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I'm make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. You spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. You ain't locked in with the call, then when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. Came to with them steppers, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, told that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my taxes. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
in my blood slim, it won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms, watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5, I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
Back roll.
Nigga like this used to have that white bitch popping on the night shift. Now I'm going westward, sharper than an ice pick. On you rappers' necks and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Times of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Going on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on this war in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in this war in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, they got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably put in this paper origami. My name is pure as the Sani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tech, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. They can't. This grip my bow tie. Waiting on the score in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the sport in my whole life, my whole life.
The one yellow.
Tone come. Can you
Hey,
hear me?
Slug, y'all, you can hear me clear?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you straight. It's too loud.
Okay, hey, Slagia, I'm in a spot where my internet service it keep jamming up. Let me see. Give me a second. Can you see and hear me clear?
You're a little blurry, but I can hear you clear. It's not blurry,
Okay.
but it's like the frames, like it's moving a little slow. But it's too loud.
Let me see if whoever in the chat can they hear me real good? Because I don't know. It keeps cutting in and out. I may have to do the class next week, but it's cutting in and out. It's like all right. We just gonna roll. You know, if anything happens, like that's just what's supposed to happen. Hey, shalom, Israel. Yabashim Shabakatham. Yahweh Shema Alatham Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. We just gonna roll into the scriptures, priest. As y'all see by the title, it says, "So many has fallen, so many has failed. Will you be the one that endure to the end?" You understand? Over the years in this truth, you know, it been a lot of brothers and sisters, you know, that they couldn't endure to the end. And I remember one time, General Muhammad was saying something like, when he first started, you know, he seen like a few brothers left. You understand? And you know, I forget exactly what he said, but at the time he was saying, like, you know, when people leave, it's he got so used to it that, you know, it just don't bother him. And I remember the first time, you know, I was still brand new to the truth for real, and one of my brothers, he left the truth. You understand? And I ain't gonna lie, the shit hurt. Like, it hurt to see this brother just abandon his duty. You understand? Abandon the Lord, you know, and abandon his brothers. And it hurt. And I was saying to myself, one second. I was saying to myself, hey, Shalom, truth, I was saying to myself, what's going on, Hebrew?
Anything toward, sir.
Yeah, Musa and Christ. Yeah, I was saying, I was set down, I lost my train of thought. So, like, what I was saying to y'all?
You were saying how
I think I need me an energy drink.
you need that. You need a bang.
Yeah, I got one. I just don't know where I put it. Like, I don't know where I put it at.
Nah, but you were saying how one of your brothers, left the truth. And one of the brothers that was close to you left the truth, I guess. And you was wondering like how you could abandon your brothers like that.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I was wondering. I was like, damn, like I know General Muhammad was saying like, damn, it just don't bother him, but the shit bothered me. And the few brothers that were still in the truth, but you know, like he said, over time you get used to it. You understand? And I've been in here for about 11 seasons, so like it. And I done seen countless brothers and sisters leave to the point it's like, you know, I'm just how I feel what General Muhammad was saying. Like you got used to it. You just like, but damn, all right, but this work ain't gonna stop because you stop. You understand? So you about to say something?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Cause like I ain't gonna lie, the same way, sir. Like during Hebrew Academy, it was a brother like me and it was close. Like they would send me notes about Hebrew on the Hebrew Academy and stuff. And one day I texted him, I'm like, I'm trying to see if he got send me some notes and stuff like that. Nigga ain't respond. I asked a brother in his own, like, what's up with him? I ain't been seeing him. Nigga told me he left the truth. He dropped out of Hebrew Academy and just left the truth and started his own group. And that nigga, I think he a captain or a general.
You say he started his own group?
Yeah, he like a captain or a general in his own group.
Paper soldier. Yeah. Paper soldier. I like it. Yeah. Damn, he made himself a general.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for this bang, Shalaki. I can't find it. Okay. So basically, what this class is about, you know, it's for you brothers and sisters who left. You understand? Like we had a time now where it's like you can actually see the downfall of America. So like I said a few months ago, I go all across America and I see since 2020, since COVID, it has not gotten better. You understand? It has not got better. Slowly but surely, it's been cracking. It's been cracking more and more. You understand? It has not got better. And we living in a time where brothers and sisters, you're gonna have to gird up your loins. You understand? And for you brothers and sisters that left, man, if you listening, get back in the game, man. Get back in the fight. You understand? Because we don't have a lot of time. You understand? It's a short period, and you leaving for whatever the hell reason, you understand, is not gonna suffice when this thing falls, when you ain't got no food and water or nothing like that. It is time for you to come back. It is time for you to endure to the end. So let's get this started. Let's get let me get Exodus chapter 16 verse 3 and hold Numbers 11 and 4 and 5. Right? So there's a lot of reasons why our brothers and sisters leave. One thing about it, we all have our weakness. We all have our ailments, and Satan knows particularly when it comes to each and every one of us what can, drive us to the left. You understand? But you must fight that. And you can't fight it on your own. You understand? People, when you look at the truth since 1969, you got to understand that a lot of people that left, a lot of people that failed, they tried to fight it on their own. You understand? When they had the brotherhood, they were strong. You understand? It was like a 3-string cord. You understand? But when they broke that cord, when they broke that brotherhood, they fell. You understand? It ain't no such thing as individualism. As soon as you start saying that individual stuff, that's how you have no support system. You're going to fall. You understand? So a lot of our people, then the reason why I was saying that things is going to get hard in Egypt, it was the same way. Our people wanted to go back to Egypt because we got into a little struggle in the wilderness. You understand? We ain't had an AC. You understand? We ain't had a delicate meats. You understand? But we was free, goddammit. We was free. But we didn't have that. And you wanted to go back to Egypt to be a slave. You understand? So a lot of have ailments, they have struggles, you understand? But the truth of the matter is you must endure to the end. Let me get that first scripture, Baba Kasha.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Said it was in Exodus, right?
Like you said something? I can't.
Khan. So I said that first script was in
Read up.
Exodus. Khan.
I don't think Rakabya.
Hey, no one y'all, you can hear the brother.
Yeah, Khan, I could hear him. We could hear you too, but I guess you can't hear us.
Oh, damn. It's me, Shalagia. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't.
True, you got that scripture he called for?
Salaki, it was in Exodus, wasn't it?
Yeah, Exodus 16 and verse 3, I believe.
Yeah, Khan. I got that, man. 16 and 3.
Khan, let me hear it.
Book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 3. And the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord.
Right.
Khan.
So why is the children of Israel saying that they wish they should have just died instead of being in the wilderness, Trooper?
Salakia, because it wasn't what I was about to say. They went. It's kind of like what I want to say is they weren't living like how they were still slaves when they was in Egypt, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? They was out in the wilderness. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have what they had. For lack of a better term, like while they was in Egypt, they was free, but you know they was in the wilderness. They, you know what I'm saying?
So what you say? Try to make it shorter. Like try to summarize what you're saying. I ain't really getting it. Are you saying in Egypt they had more freedom or they had more resources than what they had in the wilderness?
Yeah, the resource part.
Yeah, that's what it is. They wish they should have just died because comfortability.
Right.
In Egypt, they was comfortable. They even though they were slaves, just like in America, you tell a Negro that World War III is coming and Christ coming back to save you, they do not want to hear that because we're comfortable in America. Just like today, if the electricity go out, it's gonna be as damn near hell to all of us because that's one of the things that make us comfortable. Now it's away. So
right.
The children of Israel, in Egypt, they was real comfortable being in slavery. It was their everyday life, even though they had to get up and Pharaoh made their life hard, but they still didn't have to slave and have to kill and unalive and have to do all this stuff to eat. They could just go to the store like how today we go to the grocery store and go get something to eat. But now,
Right.
but now they don't have that anymore. They don't have the grocery stores. They don't have all of these things that they didn't have to work for. So now they got to work for all these things. So that's why they saying like it was better the Lord just killed us. It was better the Lord just unalive us in Egypt because we got to do too much. Being free is another. It's like a bondage. That's how it was to them. Being free was like as if it was more slavery to them. So they were like, man, we should have just died. You know?
Gone. What to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt when we sat by the flesh pots
Mm-hmm.
and when we did eat bread to the full.
Right. So now they reminiscing. They like, man, we had McDonald's on every corner. We had Popeyes. We had the grocery store. We just go to the grocery store, come back home and cook our food. We had all these things, and now we don't have it anymore. Now it's gone. The Lord freed us, and now we are free people. We are free men and women. We not bond men and bond women anymore. And now, like I said, it's like another. It's like more oppression on them. That's how I looked at. That's how they looked at it. And just think about it. Like I said, think about it today. Think about if you take a phone from us, like they took down TikTok for like one day. Everybody was there.
Right.
Everybody was in uproar. They take it off your phone for like one day, probably not even 24 hours.
Right.
Everybody was about to go ride because they took away one app. Now think
Right.
about everything being took away so you could be free. So you could be free. The Lord unalive your oppressor so you could be free. Now you gotta go work. Now you gotta go unalive your own cattle and stuff like that to eat. Pick your own crops. Make your own juices. Make a new phone. Make all these other things. That's why they saying like that's why they reminiscing like man, we had the bread, we had the flesh pots, we had everything that we needed. And now we got to go do it on our own in the wilderness. So they like, man, we should just die, you know.
Gone.
Hey,
For
Slocky,
ye
you can hear me up?
Come, sir. We could hear you, sir.
gone.
Hey, keep going for a second. I'm trying to.
Come, sir. You know.
All right, gone. For ye have brought us forth into the wilderness
Right.
to kill this whole assembly with hunger.
right. Listen, man, you took us away from the McDonald's, the Popeyes, the KFC to unalive us in the wilderness, man. Now we don't got nothing to eat out here. Where the hell we gonna eat from? You took us in the wilderness just to unalive us with hunger. That's what they saying.
Right.
We don't.
Gone.
That's the end of verse 3.
Gone. That's the end of 3.
Read on. I don't know how far Carl you wanted to go with the scripture, but you can read on.
All right, gone. Then said the Lord unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you.
Right. So now the Lord is giving us, the slaves, he's giving us another outlet to make us not want to go back to them bondage. Like we so destroyed. Like that Stockholm syndrome is so real. Like we so destroyed. Our oppressors been unaliving us for years. But even though they give us a little crumb, we're satisfied. That little crumb they give us makes us comfortable. So the Lord, he like, all right, since you want to go back, let me just rain bread out the sky. Let me just rain it out of heaven for you, out of the sky for you, out of the clouds. since you such a slave, like the scriptures say, is Israel a homeborn slave? And how did he become spoiled? Like these oppressors, they made us slaves to a point that we love being a slave. The best slave is a slave that doesn't even know he's a slave. In 2025, ask any black, Hispanic, or Native Americans if they're a slave. If they're a slave, ask any one of them. They're gonna say no. They're gonna say we free. We got liberated. Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Act. They're gonna say all of this, but they do not know that they're still slaves. They don't know. They don't know that. That's what makes them the best slave. That's what makes them the best slave. And this is the Lord. He's freeing us. He freed us from our oppressor in Egypt, the Egyptians. And we still wanted to be slaves. Unknowingly. We don't.
Go. And the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no.
Hold on. Read the scripture from the top. Let me look for something real quick.
Go. Exodus 16:4. Then said the Lord unto Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no.
Look, let me get mm, hold on to that actually. Yeah, let me get Second Ezra 13 and 16. Because like even Ezra's when the angel of the Lord was showing Ezra's these end time prophecies and things like that, even Ezra's knew that just us being unalive and us having freedom and be such bondage is gonna be bondage to us because like I said, we are comfortable as being slaves. We so comfortable in it. We don't it's like this is our stability. If we get freed right now in 2025, we aren't gonna know what to do. Nobody, no black leader but Commander Junior Hunter. No, no activist, nobody, no church pastor, no politician. None of us is gonna know what to do but the eyes of the kid. Only
Okay.
us. Read that real quick on Second Ezra 13 and 16.
The book of Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 16. For as I conceive in my understanding.
Hold on, wait, real quick. Um, Start at verse 11.
Okay. Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, everyone, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived.
Right. Read on.
Okay. But only dust and smell of smoke.
Right. This is Ezra's. He's seeing the return of Yahweh Shah. I wanted you to read this for context. This is him seeing the nuclear bombs, all that. He's seeing an innumerable number, innumerable people, amount of people at war. And once that fire drop, there ain't nothing but dust. This is him seeing the World War III, right? So
Uh,
you could drop down to 13. Wait, hold on. No. You could drop down to 14.
Verse 14. Thou hast showed thy servant these wonders from the beginning,
Right.
and hast counted me worthy that thou shouldest receive my prayer.
You know.
Show me now yet the interpretation of this dream.
Right. So now he asking the angel, he like, all right, so I'm seeing this war, all of this. Show me now the interpretation of the dream. Let me know what this dream is talking about, right? And now read on.
For as I conceive in mine
Right.
understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days.
What's those days? What's those days that Ezra's is talking about?
Salaki, you talking about the return of Yahusha.
What are they being left from?
Salaki, say that again, my bud.
Yeah, what are they being left from? They're left from what?
Salaki from salvation.
Right. So he's saying, woe to them that are left in those days, that's left on the ground when them chariots come. When them chariots come, he's saying destruction, heavy destruction unto you. When them chariots come and they don't save you, he's saying woe unto you, destruction unto you. Read on.
And much more woe.
And what?
And much more woe.
Emphasize the much.
And much more woe.
Right, and much more woe. So the people that's being burnt alive, eyes burn out their sockets. He's saying, all right, destruction unto you, but there's more destruction unto who? Read.
Unto them that are not left behind.
Right. So he's saying the niggas that Christ is going to save, he's saying, nigga, there is more woe unto you. There's more. You know why it's more? Because now we gotta build up a kingdom from the ground up. We gotta go take more cities. Because everywhere on earth isn't gonna be hit by a nuclear bomb. There's gonna be little devils hiding in caves. There's gonna be little Chinese hiding, trying to go to Mars, and we gotta go find all of them. We gotta go take them. Like Isaiah said, take them to their places. We gotta take all of them, take their riches. We gotta do a lot. So he's saying it's more woe to you that get saved. Way more. For they that were not left were in heaviness. That's what verse 17 says. Because now also too, you get saved in the chariots, and you don't see your friends from the world in there with you. That just like when Noah came off the ark. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, so like I was just about to say that. That's what it made me think about. Like, because I had come to understand that too. I got the breakdown from I believe it was posted. One of the captains broke that down. I think it was Yatazar. Cause I ain't never think about it like that. Like when that flood happened, and after the flood, Noah was drunk, and you know what I'm saying? Because you can imagine he lost a whole lot of people to the world, and even the people he don't know. Like that's a sad thing. That's a messed up. That's something that could weigh heavy on your mental. Like you just seeing all these people, you see some of these people every day, you know what I'm saying? But to watch like the whole world like just drown in the flood, like yeah, that's heavy. That's something heavy on the mental.
Yeah, you gotta think about it, like he hearing their screams from outside of the ark. He hearing them bang on the ark doors, and the Lord told him to don't open it. Like That's traumatizing.
Right.
He had to drink. He got drunk. Cause like, man, you on the earth, you live in the city, you seeing all these people outside drinking, marrying, their children running around, and then the water dry up, nigga. You see nobody but you and your sons and their daughters. I mean, their own wives. Like that's a heavy thing. So that's why Ezra's saying like we gonna be in much heaviness because now get off them chariots, nigga. It's just gonna be us taking over the whole world now. Us going to go destroy them little armies that haven't been fully destroyed yet. It's like it, sir.
Hey, you can hear me, priest?
Come on, sir.
Oh, God damn. Shit, it's a lot. Hey, the water, you know what I'm saying? Damn, the one y'all and shit, he took the hand off and scored a touchdown. So like it. Hey, shalom to Israel. Shalom to Kanisha Robinson. Hey, what's going on? Shalom, Matabar, New Orleans finest. Hey, what's going on, Paul? Shalom, Hebrew. Hey, shalom, Shabbat. Mighty man. Like it. I think you went over the scripts. I think I heard a little bit. You went over the Exodus, right?
Yeah, come on. Exodus 6:23.
Okay. You ain't go. Well, we ain't got to go 11. You went over numbers.
La.
Yeah, we ain't got to do it. It's basically the same thing. I'm not going, since you broke it down, you already know you did it right. But basically, you got some people of our people that love food. Niggas don't want to farm. You understand? Niggas want to go to the store and buy their meat. You understand? Put it in the deep freezer and be in the AC and all that and watch their not cable streaming now. You understand? Watch their TV and they good with being a slave. You understand? So they like, nigga, you done brought us out here in this heat. We ain't got our deep freezer. You understand? We ain't got our TV. We ain't got nothing. You know what, Nick? You know what, Moses? Nigga, you it's your fault. It's your fault. The hell with it, nigga. It's your fault. Even though we free, nigga, we want to be slaves again. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, it's your fault. That is crazy, y'all. And then when you look at today, just think about all the black brothers and sisters who taking up for Charlie Kirk right now. And you tell me that ain't the same. You understand? You tell me that they don't love their oppressor and the oppressor's ways. You tell me that they don't love being a slave. You understand? Mm-hmm. Some of my people have certain, they weaknesses. You understand? So they can't endure until the end. You understand? They can't. 500 years compared to 40 years in the wilderness. And I think it would have probably cut shorter than that. But the Lord looking at us like, oh, these niggas ain't gonna learn. All right, no sweat. You can stay your ass out here then. Salaki. You understand? So they rather have the 500 years of slavery, y'all, instead of being an actual free man and woman, instead of having their own army, their own land, their own food, their own school, their own monetary system to rule the world. Right. They don't want that. They don't want that. You understand? Let me get go ahead. Hey, real quick, true, but let me get Luke chapter 2, verses 4-7. Go ahead, priest.
Come because it take more work than the work that it has to be a slave. Like yep. As a slave, you got a boss over you. He's telling you what to do, and he give you a little crumb. Now you the boss. Now you the boss, and now you got to tell people what to do, and now you got to give out the crumbs. Like it takes more work. It's like
that is insane to me though. It's like that's why the Lord called us sheep, man. It's like we just don't want to do nothing but the shepherd say do this, you do that, you just follow what the shepherd do. You understand? Well, we, however, in the ISUBK ain't sheep, Salaki. We are not sheep. The ISUBK is the 144,000 governing body of the earth. You understand? That's what we are. Yeah, I don't want to be no damn cat that's okay. I'm just top man in the white man's slavery. No, I don't want to be that. I want him off my goddamn throne. You understand? And his goddamn head under my foot. That's what I want. Yeah. You got that scripture up?
Come with God, sir.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 2, verse 4. And Joseph also went up from Galilee out of the city of Nazareth into Judea unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and the lineage of David.
Right. So Joseph went up with his rib, you understand, Mary. It was around Passover time. That's what it was. It was going to Jerusalem for, Passover, to celebrate the Passover. Read.
God with God, to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child.
Right. So it was tax season, what we have around March, April. You understand? Tax season, which is Passover time. And she was great with child, meaning she was about to bust with Yahweh Shai. Read on.
God with God. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she
Right.
brought
So
forth.
she was going in labor. So like I cut up. You can hear me up?
Come.
No one, y'all, you can hear me?
Come.
All right. So she was in labor. You understand? Read on.
Con. And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
Right. So when you look at that verse you just read, like this is a sister. This is a woman. So I should say, she's a sister of Israel. She went up for Passover, right? You understand? And they ain't have no more rooms in the hotel, like him. They ain't have no more room. You understand? Where she went out? Where she went? Or where she slept? Go ahead.
It sounds like a barn. Is it? Is it a barn?
Come.
Come.
Go ahead. She slept outside, Hakim. This is a sister. You understand? She slept outside. You understand? And then she had her baby too. Like, goddamn, that's a double whammy. You understand? She had her baby and she slept outside. And guess what she did? Guess what she still did?
Her baby.
Well, not what she still did, but she slept outside. You understand? Like sometimes our people, and I'm just saying, he ain't got nowhere to sleep. A nigga ain't coming to the Passover. Now I done heard that before. They be like, well, I ain't got nowhere to stay. Where am I gonna stay at? I can't come to the Passover. Mary didn't give a damn about none of that. You understand? She walked down. She walked down 9 months. You understand? And she slept outside. She slept outside. I remember one time we I think it was our first or second Passover. Man, we was sleeping outside in the goddamn car. Me, Captain Shawar, two brothers that couldn't do until the end. You understand? Kazak, my nigga Kazak, Officer Matazapa out of Delaware. That shit, we made it happen. So like it. The car broke down by 2-3 times. We had to drop the fuel tank. Like we had to go up. Listen, that didn't stop us from getting to that goddamn Passover. You understand? And we didn't care. We didn't care. As long as like after all that, we got to this Passover. It was all worth it. You understand? And you got to understand that the Lord is a man of war. He wanted to see you fight. Just like the class I went over last week. He don't want no quitters, Akim Akwapin. He don't want that. And then, let me say this. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you've been here for 500 years. Don't nobody else know how to suffer and endure like y'all. You understand? Don't nobody else know how to suffer and still strive and fight like y'all. So why in the F, when you get in the truth, you get so goddamn weak? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. Why, when you get in the truth, that you stop fighting? You've been fighting your whole life. You don't live with your lights off. You don't live with no hot water. You don't live with nowhere else to stay. Had to live with somebody else sometimes on the street. You understand? But you still fought. You didn't give up. You understand? You still fought and you didn't give up. So ask yourself, why when you come into the truth that you get so goddamn weak? You can fight when it's in the world, but you can't fight for the Lord. You can't, nigga, it should be, Salaki. Listen, they ever told me it's easy as hell to me. It's easy. That's just one high holiday or just easy to me. You want to know why it's easy to me? Guess why it's easy to me? Trooper on Salaki. Damn. Guess why it's easy to me, the one y'all?
Because you do it every year.
Not well, yeah, Con. You right. It do get easier every year. It do get. I'm just saying it was easy from the get-go for me. But just think about what I was just saying of how we live in the world and how we grew up. Go ahead.
I was saying because you like to fight.
You say what?
You like to fight, sir.
Damn. I think it's going on. You said something about fighting?
Come with gun.
Okay, I can hear you clear now. Say it again, Baba Shaw.
Now I was saying, because you like to fight.
Yeah, that's it. But it ain't exactly what I'm talking about. You got any other tries? What about you, Trooper?
Nah, Salaki, I probably finna say something to that same effect. I ain't gonna lie. Like yeah, cause you was talking about, like, we fight, like, you know what I'm saying, we fight for all the wrong reasons in the world. So, you know, what I was gonna say is you took that same that same fight that you had in the world and you turned it into righteousness. Use it for righteousness.
You own it, but you gotta be specific. Like when it comes to this high holiday, the Day of Atonement. We talking about the Day of Atonement. What do we go through in the Day of Atonement?
Trooper, you know?
Salaki?
Now I asked Trooper if he know.
Live me up.
All right, I'm gonna just give to you. Anybody in the chat? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Day of Atonement. You gotta afflict your soul. No water or food for 24 hours.
So what is it?
A fight.
You own it, huh? You right there.
It's a fight. It's a battle. God damn shit.
Yeah, you said that the first time when we talking about the food. Okay, I'm just gonna give it to you. In the world, nigga, we couldn't afford. It was days that nigga went without food, Akim. You understand? to the point that like you got used to it. Imagine you in the house where it's like 7 or 8 of y'all. You understand? And not only you not you Shalaga. Hey, you can hear me, True?
We could hear you, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Not only you going without food, you understand, but you get used to it, which is it's not normal. That's not a good thing. But what I'm saying is, what I was saying earlier is, why not use what you went through in the world, and you can transfer that fight. It's people in the world, especially the Esau. You think they can go 24 hours without they delicacies? You understand? Meanwhile, we look and be like, we laugh at it like, listen, I done went a couple of days without it. And on top of that, the food that I got, I had to steal. You understand? What a joke. Oh, go ahead, Doc.
The Muslims got to do a little fate. Well, how long they fast? Like 12 hours, 6 hour fast for the Ramadan. they fast to the sundown. Like I get to they wake up to the sundown. They don't even go through the full
Them niggas,
full 24.
And Salakia.
That shit don't be no. So what kind of fast is that?
That's
30 days of Ramadan.
Salakia.
30 days of Comic-Con is what it is. A goddamn joke is what it is. Go ahead, True.
Yeah, Salakia. I was about to say they can't even take that. Every time Ramadan come around, the fools get hangry and want to shoot some up.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, Salaki. I wish hey, LaJuan Yala, you remember when I was it was a couple weeks ago when I was down there with you in the shop, right?
Yeah, come.
I seen a Muslim brother, a Muslim nigga, and the brother, I was getting gas. The brother came, he pulled up with, he had a nice little coupe, whatever the hell he had. It was real nice. He hopped out with his little Muslim dress on. The nigga came inside the store, and I'm getting what I need to get right before I come check you brothers out. And the nigga, he asked the clerk, which was an Elamite, he asked her, let me get a cigarette. I'm looking at like, what an epic joke. I'm like, he Muslim, and he got 2 packs of cigarettes out. I was about to say, nigga, is that halal? Nigga? So like, I didn't bother him. You understand? But I'm looking at him. He looked at me and he seen my UPK stuff on, and he like, what up? Which I knew in his mind, like, damn, but I don't want this nigga to say nothing. You understand? I'm like, man, I ain't gonna bother this nigga today. So like it. So he leave outside the store. I'm behind him. I pay for what I need to pay for. I go pump my gas. This nigga, he pump his gas. He pull off. And when he pull off, this nigga's blasting Donnie McClurkin. This nigga is blasting. Never would have made onto my age. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. It's like, I'm trying to get my phone. I'm trying to get my phone to record it. I was like, not only this nigga came in here, got some cigarettes, got in his car, and went to bumping gospel music. I say, this is the pure example of Christianity. Right. Muslim Christians. You understand? But that was just a sidebar. That nigga was definitely not endured. Let me get John 6:63. So like it. We're a little bit behind.
I got it.
Go ahead, priest.
John chapter 6 and verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
Go ahead.
But there are some of you that believe not. For Jesus knew from the beginning who they were that believed not, and who should betray him.
Right.
And
So the Christ he's talking. No, you good. I think I might, is some brothers or his disciples that believe not. They was in the truth, Hakim. They was in here with Christ. But some of them, what the scriptures say, they was on stony ground. You understand? He knew who was weak. He knew who could endure until the end. He knew who was going to leave. He knew who was going to fail and be a quitter. Read on.
Come. And he said, therefore, said unto you that no man can come unto me except it were given unto him of my Father. From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. Then said Jesus unto the 12,
read on.
Will ye also go away?
Right. Read verse 66 again. Hey, true. Let me get Luke 9:62. Read 66 again.
Come. Verse 66. From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him.
Salagia, they went back. You understand? They went back where? You there?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
They went back into the world.
Exactly. Because if they in the truth, and somebody say you went back into the world and walked no more with him, they failed. They has fallen. They did not endure unto the end. Why? Because he told them Negroes, you understand? Oh, you can't get to the Lord but by me. And guess what? You already know what fake Israelites say, y'all. What they say.
Well, ISPK think they the only one with the truth.
ISPK think they the only one with the truth. Commander Junior Hunter, that nigga ain't no leader. He don't run nothing. You understand? They was saying the same thing about Christ. Like, we don't need you to get to the Lord. You the only one with the truth. We can get to the Lord ourselves. You understand? Fake Israelites right here. Why? Because they actually hate their brothers. You understand? They don't have the spirit of the Lord. They don't want to be ruled over by men of the Lord. They don't want to be ruled over by soldiers of the Lord. You understand? They want to rule themselves. Just like you said earlier, the one y'all, you said the nigga left the truth, and what he called himself a general.
Captain and general.
What a joke. Either or, nigga name. And what was he a trooper?
He was. He was a trooper. Yeah, he was a trooper.
Nigga was a trooper and named himself a captain. What a paper soldier. You understand? That's a glass soldier right there. Come on, man. You have failed. You have fallen. You have not endured until the end. You can't go into Esau's slavery or job, per se, and then, you know what? I'm just going to name myself the boss. You know what? You ain't the boss of me. I'm the boss now. Nigga, you know you're going to get your ass fired. You understand? Right. But you think you can do that with the Lord. What a joke. What a joke. You understand? You can't do that with the Lord. You understand? So read the 67 and Salagia, Trooper. Let me get. Oh yeah, you already hold it.
Come.
67. Then said Jesus unto the 12, will ye also go away?
Right. So he was talking to the 12. The rest of these Negroes left the truth. They went back into the world. And he told it. He looked at the 12 like, "Hey, shit, y'all niggas gonna leave too? Y'all niggas gonna fail too? Y'all niggas is not gonna endure until the end." He's not begging them at all. He asked, "Oh, y'all gonna leave too, just like these niggas?" You understand? You had to ask him. You understand? Either way, Christ was going to do the Lord's will, with or without them. You understand? So let me get that next scripture.
Con. It's the book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 62.
Hey, Salaki, real quick. Nazam, Salaki, you said, did he lock his door? Who locked Salaki? I don't know exactly what you mean by that, sis. Explain, Baba Kashah. Hey, read that for me, Troop Salaki.
Con.
Luke 9.
Con. Book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 62. And Jesus said unto him, no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of God.
Right. So Christ is telling, his disciples, it was his disciples, right? It's like,
Con.
Yeah, 9 and 52.
9. It's like 9 to 62.
9 and 62, Salaki. Yeah, so he telling them, he like, no man that has put his hands to the plow, meaning working in here, you understand, and looking back into where? Look what we just was saying. Looking back where?
To the world.
Looking back into the world is not fit for the kingdom. You understand? You looking back into the world. Just think about Lot's reel. Which he said she looked back into the world. You understand? She missed that world. You not fit for the kingdom. Why? Because you love that more than the truth. You love not to fight more than to fight. You love to be a quitter than to be a winner. You understand? That's what you love. And since you love that, you're going to go back to that, and you're not fit to be in the kingdom of the Most High. Just ask the Christian. You understand? They not fit to be in the kingdom of the Lord, because they don't give a damn. You think when you read about the scripture where Christ said to the Sadducees and Pharisees, would you not go get your one missing sheep? You understand? Them niggas ain't going to get nothing. They're going to be prayer warriors. Because guess what a prayer warrior can do? Nothing. Right. A prayer warrior just sit there, Lord. I pray all day, pray for 2-3 hours straight. I'm a warrior. You understand? Without doing a goddamn thing. I'm a warrior. Oh, yeah, pass that ham on Thanksgiving. I'm a prayer warrior. Oh, yeah, put them presents up under that tree. You understand? I'm a prayer warrior. Oh, yeah, happy birthday. You understand? I'm a prayer warrior. God bless Charlie Kirk. I'm a prayer warrior. Get the hell out of here. The Lord is a man of war. He wants to see you fight again. You understand? And he wants to see you endure until the end. Not just fight for a second. Not just fight for a season. What the scripture say with Satan? Satan leaves for a season. But guess what? He coming what? Back. He coming back. So if you looking back, he's coming back. Salakia. You looking back, he's coming back. You looking back into that world, he coming back to get you. Salakia. So the remedy to that is first is the brotherhood, I can fight. You understand? I am not exempt from this. I am not at all. You understand? But the thing with me, I am stubborn. I was stubborn in the world, and I brought my stubbornness into the truth. You understand? On the right-hand side. So I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight. And Lord allow until the end. You understand? Until the end. Brothers and sisters, you must fight until the end. You must endure until the end. I don't give a damn if you lose food. You understand? You lose water. You lose your woman. You understand? You lose your damn drugs and whatever ailment and wickedness you was in. Lose it all for the Lord. Lose it all. And you're going to gain the earth. You understand? Was that it up? Trooper?
Con. That was it for verse 62.
All right, let me get Matthews 22 and 14. And the one y'all, if you could hold Matthew 9 and 37. It's like it.
Matthew 13 and verse 9.
No, 22 and 13. Slaggy. No, chapter 9, verses 37.
Oh, come.
I'm still going in and out.
Nah, you went out just when you were saying Matthew 9, but that's the only time you went. You too wild right now.
No sweat.
So like, yeah, I got that Matt 22.
All right, no sweat. Read that.
Con, the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen.
Many are called, but few are chosen. You understand? Many are called, but few are chosen. You understand? Why is that? Let's get that other scripture. The one y'all.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 9, verse 37. Then said he unto his disciples, The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few.
Right. So he's saying the harvest truly is plenteous. This work is plenteous out. You got plenty of work for you. You understand? In this truth. You understand? It's plenty of work to do. Plenty. But the laborers are few. You understand? It's few men. You understand? And sisters that will come in here and do what the Lord tell them to do. It's few men and women that will come in here and say, you know, I'm gonna get off them hoes. You understand? I'm gonna get off that weed and them cigarettes. You understand? I'm gonna stop being a drunk. I'm gonna stop being all that. It's few that's not going to fight at all. You understand? Like I said, I respect the fight. I damn sure do. I respect the fight because we are not robots. You understand? We're not robots. We don't just change in the instant. That's not how the Lord works. But there must be progress. And if you backslide, like Commander Junior Hunter said, get back in the fucking game. You understand? Yeah. Fight and don't be no bitch. Salaki. Don't be no hoe. You understand? Like I don't understand. Like, you know what I always think about? Akim? I always think about who was it? Ezekiel? When he didn't want to go out to the camp because gone. Lord, with his real, when it shows you actually love your real and your family, if you fight that and go do what the Lord say, because if you put anything before the Most High, he's going to take it away from you. And I don't want the Lord to take my wives and my children away. So guess what? They're going to have to be pissed off for a time. You understand? They're going to be pissed off. I'm going to do what the Lord say. You understand? And they don't understand that that is love. But you better understand that that is love. You understand? You better understand that if you don't do it, you're going to fail. If you don't do it, you're going to fall. You understand? And a lot of times, I done seen when people, brothers and sisters, that don't endure to the end, they lose that. They lose their wives. They lose their kids, unfortunately. You understand? You thinking you leaving because you love them so much, but it actually shows that you don't give a fuck about them, Salakia, because the Lord would take them from you. You understand? That's what he'll do. You understand? So the Lord saying there's plenty work to do in here. In this kingdom, this is the kingdom. It's plenty of work to do in here, but it's the laborers are few. Why? Because many have failed, many have fallen. And the key thing is they has not endured. But come back. You still have time. You understand? Come back and fight. I don't give a damn who you is, brother or sister. Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian. If you have fallen, come back and fight. You understand? Read on now.
Come. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest.
Right. Pray to the Most High. You understand? Like you know how brothers be in a certain zone, right? Hold on.
I bring them up.
Okay, no sweat. The water. You'll be in a certain zone, right? And you know, sometimes brothers be like, man, I've been working, I've been doing this for about 3-4 years, maybe 5, you understand? And it seemed like you ain't getting the increase or whatever, you understand? But the Lord, when his time, he's going to increase you. He see that fight in you. He see that dog in you. You understand? And he going to send laborers. He going to send brothers. Like, I've been here long enough to see, like, you see how big Texas, UPK Texas is? I remember when it was like 5 of them. You understand? But they grew quickly. You understand? I remember when it was none. You understand? They grew quickly. The Lord seen the fight in them. He seen that they was not going to fall. He seen that they was not going to fail. He seen them enduring, and he sent laborers to do this work. You understand? He sent them, and they progressing every day. They are growing. It is glorious. It's glorious. You understand? It's glorious. So if any one of you brothers that's in a zone, you understand? You may have a class or something. You've been doing class. You may have 1, 2 views. Who gives a damn? You understand? If you're not getting thousands of views, you're going to let that take you out of the truth? You're going to let that make you fail and fall and not endure because you ain't getting views? Then the Lord said, you looking back. You listen, you are not worthy of the kingdom. You're not fit for the kingdom. You must fight and endure to the end. Keep doing them classes like you getting 1 million goddamn views. And guess what? The Lord going to send them laborers. You understand? He gonna see your fruit, and he gonna bless you in it. You understand? But you must endure. You understand? That's what you must do. Salagia. Let me get let's get Revelations 3:11. And whole 2 Timothy 2:5 as well.
Come.
Hold on. One second. Let's get that Salakia. Did I say, what did I say? 3:11 or 2:11?
Revelations 3:11.
Okay.
You got that, Trooper?
Khan, I got it.
Let's read it here.
Khan. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
That no man what?
Damn.
That no man take thy crown.
Read it one more time. That no man what?
That no man take thy crown.
You know, I always say this. Don't let nobody take your goddamn crown. I don't give a damn what you're going through. I don't give a damn if you have an issue. Like a lot of brothers and sisters, sometimes they'll leave the school or the truth because they have an issue with one of the brothers and sisters that's in the damn truth. It's like, damn, like if you have a problem with one of them and let's just say they don't like you, you understand? You just gave them what they wanted. They don't like you already. Slack it. Just saying. You understand? It's like, well, shit, I'm glad I'm glad she up out of here. Yeah, leave. Now you just handed over your crown to them. You got to do this for the Lord. Shalaki. You do this for the Lord, what the Lord say. You have an issue with a brother or sister, go to he and him alone. Go to she. Well, how you say it, Shalaki?
Go to he and be alone.
Yeah, he and thee alone. You understand? Go to them alone to get it rectified. Is you know we got the most organized structured court system in the world. We got the most justice in the world. You understand? You're gonna get justice in here. You're going to get it. But you have a little issue with a brother or sister, like you live in a damn fairy tale world. It's gonna be problems if you close to somebody. But if you love that person, if you're not a failure, if you don't want to fall, then you'll fight to fix it. You understand? You'll fight to fix it. You gonna let them take your goddamn crown? Then who the F you was doing this for? Huh? You gonna let them have it that easy? Listen, nigga ain't getting that. Not easy for me. If anybody gonna realize, they gonna be like, well, that nigga is relentless. Yes, I am. I don't give a damn if we got an issue or you don't like me. I don't care. You understand? Let's build this. Let's build this. You ain't got to say nothing to me or nothing. I don't give a damn. As long as the Lord got me in here, you my brother, you my sister. Hey man, let's get this kingdom together. But that easily, I'm gonna just give you my crown. Allah, I'm not giving you a goddamn thing. You understand? Take it. I'm not giving it to you. Take it. Try. You understand? But you're not getting it. You understand? The Lord said, don't let no man take your crown. Don't let nobody, if you in the truth, don't let nobody out in the world take your damn crown. Don't let nobody, if you in the truth, you can goddamn rap real good. Don't let the world take your goddamn crown. You mean to tell me that rap, which we all know, Akim, we all know that they don't make no effing money. Like it's two things that I know really are the biggest scams on earth. Yeah, well, three I should say. The rap industry, boy, you're not making nothing. They the biggest goddamn scam, and I'm talking about cutthroat. They're gonna take everything. Number two, the transportation industry. Boy, I'm telling you, get into the transportation industry, it's totally different from everything else. And they are nothing but scammers inside here. They are dogs. They're gonna eat you alive if you let them. You understand? Number three is damn gambling. The casinos, biggest scams. You understand? I just read something the other day where a sister won like $40 million or something like that at a casino at a slot. And they turned the damn machine off and said, you know what? That was a glitch. You know, it was a glitch. But you can't get them $4 million. Meanwhile, they got her money. They got her money and they didn't offer to reimburse her money back. They offer her a goddamn dinner. All that shit is a scam. Like, I don't understand how you can see what's going on outside in the world, right? And you chasing that, knowing you're going to be scammed, knowing you're going to fail at it, even though you might be good at it, but it's rigged. It ain't for you. It's to use you and spit your ass out. You understand? But you look back and you let them in the world take your crown. You let Esau take your crown. You understand? You let weed take your crown. You understand? You let hoes. Listen, I like me some women, but I said, but I can't let you bitches take my crown. So lock it. You're not taking my crown. I meant that shit. So no, you get some no. You're not taking my crown. You understand? And that's how we gotta be. You understand? Let no man take your crown. What else I called for? 2
Timothy 2:5.
Hold on. 2 Timothy 2, start at verse 2. Salaki.
Come. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also.
Right. So the Lord saying the same thing that you heard these men saying, commit to them. Nigga, we are committed in here. We are committed. I don't give a damn what we go through. We are committed, meaning we're going to fight this. You understand? Fight this, brothers and sisters. Fight. You understand? Read on.
Come. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ.
Right. So the Lord said, commit yourselves to faithful men. Faithful man. You're going to tell me who has been more faithful than Commander Jenny Yohana in his truth? Name one. You understand? Who has been? I dare any one of you fake Israelites to tell me somebody else. You understand? You know why? You know he's been faithful. You understand? You know he's been faithful. The Lord said, commit yourselves unto faithful men. General Muhammad been faithful. General Mayat been faithful. General Kabbalah Moth been faithful. You understand? General Sharamar been faithful. Faithful. General Hazayan been faithful. You understand? General Kaftam has been faithful. Commit yourselves unto men like that. Guess what? You wouldn't have to be a failure. You understand? They will fight with you. And they will make sure you endure to the end. They will make sure of it. Read on. Oh, Salaki. It said, well, read verse 3 again, Salaki.
Come. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ.
It said, endure what? Endure softness?
Hardness.
Endure hardness. You understand? It's gonna be hard out here. And like I was saying earlier, ain't nobody harder than you, black and Hispanics. You think all the nations have looked at what you've been through, and you know what they say? Why, we can't go through that. So they make sure that they don't go through that because they can't endure that. How we endured. You understand? The Lord said in His truth, endure hardness because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard in the Israelite school of UPK. Why? Because the Lord wants acceptable men and women. You understand? You understand? That's what He wants. Acceptable. You understand? So you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to be strong, and you can't look back. Be a goddamn soldier. Be a warrior. You understand? Be that. Read on.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
Right. No man that warreth, you understand? Which is you fighting against your spirit, mentally, your physical. You understand? No man that warreth entangles himself, what it said,
with
in the affairs of this life.
Come with the affairs of this life.
Yeah, no, the water, Hebrew. You don't entangle yourself. Whatever the hell they got going on ain't got nothing to do with you, priest. Whatever the hell these whores got going on, Cardi B, ain't got nothing to do with you, princess. Let that whore be a whore. You understand? And die in a whoredom. You understand? Let that coward be a coward and die in his cowardice. But you don't get entangled in none of that. War in here. You understand? Because here is the kingdom. But you must fight. Read on.
Come. That he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Read that again.
That he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
The Lord, you didn't choose the Lord. The Lord chose you. Always remember that. Like this is something I always say, even in one of my songs. I ain't choose the Lord chose me. And if he chose me, it's got to be a goddamn reason. You understand? So let me act like he chose me. Let me live like he chose me. Let me fight like he chose me. You understand? That's how you got to think. You Negroes love to say, oh, I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. You the chosen one to smoke weed and get high? You understand? You the chosen one to be an LGBT? You the chosen one for that? Come on, man. Nah. Go ahead.
If I may, like, one thing I remember Jeremiah saying, like, years ago, he said this in the class. He said, soldiers don't think. They just do what they told.
God.
Like how the scriptures say, no man that entangleth with a war was like.
Now read that. You got it.
No man that war entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Like, and that's why the scripture uses soldier, because like a soldier, his only thoughts is about how to win this war. His only thoughts is what can we do to prevail over this battle, to win and destroy our enemies. That should be his only thoughts. He shouldn't be worried, like how you said, he shouldn't be worried about everything else. The sisters shouldn't be worried about the Cardi B's and cowards and things like that. The only thing we should be focused on is this fight, this battle. It's like
God, you understand? Otherwise, you be cannon fodder. You understand? Like you want to be the nuclear gumbo soup. Like I always say, you want to be that. You understand? You want to be a second-class citizen or a third-class citizen in your kingdom? Hell no. We've been here 500 years. So like, y'all, hey, listen, I need to rule something. Like, I look at it, I went too long without nothing to get nothing. So like, and if the Lord is giving me this, and all I got to do is fight, goddamn, I mean, shit, it's like, you can't pay your way in here. If that was the case, then most of these cowards would be in here already. You understand? You can't pay your way in here. You got to fight, which a lot of people don't have. You understand? Read on. What verse? What verse you was on?
Verse 3-4.
Read verse 5. And it's true, but let me get 1 Peter 5:3.
Come.
Verse 5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
Right. So if a man strive to be a master at anything, just think about anything. I'm going to use MMA for a second. You want to do judo, you know what I'm saying, BJJ or whatever. You're going to strive. You're going to fight hard to be a master at that skill. You understand? You're going to fight hard to be master at that skill. You understand? So the Lord saying, you know, if you're going to strive in His truth, make sure you strive lawfully. You understand? You got to follow these laws. You got to make sure you follow everything that the Lord say do if you want to be a master, if you want to be successful, if you want to be perfect, if you don't want to fail, if you don't want to fall, if you want to endure until the end, then you must strive lawfully if you want this goddamn crown. You understand? You must strive lawfully. Hint, hint, Christians, fake Israelites, you must get in this truth. You're not in the truth. You're not in the ISUPK. You're not in the truth. Get up in here. You understand? All right, let's get that next scripture. Slogging. We rolling through it. Because, man, I got set back a little bit. What I said, true.
Salakia, sir. That was First Peter chapter 5, verse 3.
Yeah, cuz we get that Baba Kashaw.
Come. The book of First Peter chapter 5, verse 3. Neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being examples to the flock.
Hey, no one y'all whole 1 Corinthians 9:25 for me, Baba Kashaw.
Come.
Read that again, Kumar.
Come. First Peter 5 and 3. Neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being examples to the flock.
But you want to be a lord over the Lord's heritage. What is the Lord's heritage, Akim?
Israel.
Come, his people. He said, be an example unto the flock. You understand? And it just make me think about this cat that ain't in the truth. The Glorilla nigga, Slakia. He was supposed, well, shit, he wasn't in the truth anyway. So, but at the same time, he was supposed to be an example, right? He was over a lot of people. He was supposed to be an example. And I would respect them more if, you get caught in whatever you're doing, but then you have a contrite heart after it. You shut your goddamn mouth and endure what comes with it. You understand? But he didn't do that. He got real prideful. And he's so much like a female that what it was is like, oh, they don't accept me no more. Oh, F them then. You're not my friends anymore. That's how he was. They not my friends anymore. I'm gonna go to my actual enemies and see if it's like he can't be a man himself. You know how a woman or a female, they need validation. Not all women, but I'm saying a lot of women search for validation and acceptance and all that. He's like a fucking bitch. Salakia. That, oh, they don't accept me no more. They don't, come on, man. So I'm gonna leave it if y'all cosplaying. Y'all cosplaying. Why you wouldn't just shut your mouth and endure the punishment? You understand? I know the hell I did. Like, you mad because this person, that person don't want to talk to you no more? I wouldn't give a goddamn who don't say nothing to me. You understand? Certain brothers, let's say brothers may get orders not to talk to you. They effing soldiers. So they not going to. They not going to talk to you until they maybe get an order to, oh, he good to go or she good to go. You understand? So respect that. But you so much of a goddamn a ballerina, you understand? Walking on your goddamn tippy toes instead of stomping like a goddamn man. You leave your actual so-called brothers and go to niggas that hey, Salakia, I don't want nothing to happen to the brother, but something might happen to him physically over there by the same niggas that he said, oh, you my brothers, and y'all ain't my brothers. You understand? The Lord want a contrite heart. You understand? The Lord wants you to go through what you go through so you can learn. You understand? Who gives a damn who ain't talking to you, nigga? What, you was abroad? Yeah. You gotta say a damn thing. To me, I'm doing this for the Lord. I'm fighting for the Lord. I'm not gonna fail. I'm not gonna fall, and I'm going to endure to the end. But that's what happens, brothers and sisters, when you're not in the truth from the get-go. That's what happens when you don't have no three-string cord or brotherhood. That's what happens. You're not gonna be able to fight. Was that it?
Salakia, that was it for verse 3.
Verse 3. Oh, read on. We're gonna stop at verse 4.
Come. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away.
Right. When the chief shepherd, which is Christ, shall appear, You shall receive a crown of glory which shall never fade. Salakia. Like, you don't want that. Like, you ain't gonna never be poor no more. You ain't gonna never be on the bottom no more. You ain't gonna never be disrespecting no more. You're gonna be on top. You understand? That's what you're gonna be. Your crown is not going to fade. You're gonna forever be ruling the universe. And you're gonna evolve and have technological advances more and more. You understand? You're gonna be a legend forever. You don't want that? This crown don't fade. You're gonna be a legend. You don't want that? Oh, you want a temporary crown. Oh, you want the crown that ain't even worth nothing right now. It's fake. You can't even take it to the goddamn thrift store. You can't even take it to the pawn shop. Guess what you're gonna get for it? Nothing. That's the crown you want. That's what comes with not fighting. You understand? That's what comes with not fighting. All right. What else? What else I said? The whole
1 Corinthians 9:25.
All right. Trooper, hold James 5 and 9 for me.
Come.
You said 1 Corinthians 9:25.
Yeah. Come.
All right, let's get that.
1 Corinthians 9:25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible.
It's like, y'all read that over.
Come.
It was going out.
1 Corinthians 9 and verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain. Like, can you hear me?
The one y'all, are you there? Hey, Trooper, you there?
Come. I can hear both of y'all.
It's a lot. You John crazy. Pull the script. What he got you holding? Trooper.
Salakia, sir. He got me holding James 5 and 9.
You could hold that and read this one.
Come. Where you at, sir? Salakia.
Wait, what you said? James 5 and 9.
Come.
This 1 Corinthians 9 and 25.
Come. Salakia, sir. I'm there.
Go ahead.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Right. So every man that strive for mastery in what? Give me some examples. Give me some examples, Trooper.
Salakia. I'm trying to see what it I'm trying to figure out what it means by master.
Mastery meaning you want to get to the highest level. If I'm 6 years old and I want to be the next Ray Lewis, I'm gonna train every day. I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna get in little league football, get in middle school football, high school. Try to get some offers. Go to college. Feel me? I'm gonna ball out. That's what I mean by mastery. So I'm you striving for mastery, right? And
Right.
right now he's talking about things in the world. So give me some examples of what people want to master in the world. What people want to be the highest level to in the world.
Shoot, they want to be the best. Shoot, everything. The best rapper, the best athlete, the best the best doctor, the best shoot, the best soldier in the military, or whatever you want to call it.
Right,
But right,
right. So read it from the top.
come with con, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Is temperate in all things. What does temperate mean?
So like, yeah,
Mhm.
I could look it up, but can I get what I think first? So
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
temperate, with it, don't that relate to like like temporary?
No,
So that's temporary.
no.
All right, come, can
You
look
could
it up.
look it up. But temperate, it means to be disciplined. That's what it
Oh,
means.
okay,
But
come.
get the definition to make sure I'm on it. But as far as what I remember, that's what it means to be disciplined. But you get the definition.
So like, I got definition.
Go ahead.
Say showing moderation or self restraint.
Right. That's being disciplined. So now, if I want to be the next Michael Jordan, I'm not gonna eat everything that I see. I'm not gonna eat junk food. It says I'm gonna be temperate in all things. I'm gonna be disciplined. Hold on. I'm gonna be disciplined in all my ways. Salat, yes, sir.
Slack, you can't hear me?
Yeah, come.
Come.
God damn. Slack you on that Akin. I'll go out there. Damn. No, where you was at? Keep going, Hebrew. Where you was at?
We still in First Corinthians 9:25.
All right, you going over it?
Cause I was just breaking down what temperate means.
Yeah, Con, you can keep going, Hebrew.
Come. So when he's saying every man that's striving for the
Unless you want me.
masters,
Hold on, let me see.
so when he was saying every man that's striving for the mastery is temperate in all things, like I said, you're disciplined. So you wanna like you said, be the best doctor you could be, whatever, be the next Michael Jordan, be a good lawyer, whatever it is, you're temperate, you disciplined, you making sure that you're not out late partying while you got a test in the morning at 7 a.m. You making sure you disciplined in all your ways. Read on.
Come. Come. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown.
To obtain a corruptible crown. So they discipline to obtain a crown that's not everlasting. To obtain a crown that you could really lose it tomorrow. But even though you could lose it tomorrow, they're still disciplined. Like how many brothers go to the NBA, the NFL? They go to the NBA, NFL after 1 year, they waved off. They did 20 years of training, 20 years of being disciplined, of eating right, of working out every single day, just to be waved off in a year of making of hitting their mastery. So that's what he means. He's saying you discipline in all your ways to obtain a corruptible crown. But us, we gonna obtain what? Read on.
Come. But we an incorruptible.
Right. So now you discipline in the truth of the Lord. You discipline in the work of the Lord. You not eating shrimp, crab, pork, lobster. You keeping the Day of Atonement, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You keeping all of these high holy days. You're disciplined. You're disciplined in this work to obtain an incorruptible crown. Nobody could take this crown away from you. Like the example I gave, you go to the NBA, somebody could take your spot right now and put you on the bench forever. Nobody can do that with you in here. If you stay disciplined, you obtain an incorruptible crown. You have something to say?
Nah, I was just gonna say, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's real true what you're saying. Like, and especially, and in this last line we're going over, they do it to obtain, yeah, to attain a corruptible crown. Like all these people, like we were going over earlier, who going through all this, who doing all this these disciplinary things, who having the discipline. It's good to have discipline, but it's like, look what they're using it towards. They're using it towards, like worldly, like worldly things, like things that, like you were saying, like that, like can be gone tomorrow. Like right now, even some brothers that is up or got this or got that, like they say the wrong thing, or you know what I'm saying. They say anything that could that could upset their person. And sometimes it don't even have to be that. But an example, like they could say something, end up, against the oppressor, or do so, or you know what I'm saying, and end up quickly, like they could just lose it all. Like it's a corruptible crown, like it could be gone, it could go away. But like what you were saying, like what we establishing in the truth, trying to bring the kingdom of the Lord back into the earth, that type of thing, that ain't gonna never go away. Like the kingdom of God, kingdom of the Lord, that's gonna be here forever.
Right. So like this, sir.
Most High Christ. All right, you was done with that?
Yeah, that was it on that scripture.
Most High Christ. It's a wild breakdown. I was hearing it in and out, so like let me get James 5 and what was you on? Slacky.
1 Corinthians 9.
Okay. Let me get James 5 and 9. And after that, let me get Philippians 4 and 5. Slacky.
Salaki, I got that, James.
Go ahead, Hebrew.
It's the book of James, chapter 5, verse 9. Grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door.
He said, what he said, judge not. Oh, grudge not, lest ye be condemned, brethren. You understand? What is condemned? Punish. You understand? Don't have a grudge amongst one another. That's what a lot of you fake Israelites do. You understand? And if you in the truth, don't have a grudge amongst one another, Akim or Akwathia. Salaki, you're gonna be punished. You getting that damn counsel. It's gonna be righteous judgment. You understand? So whether you like it or not, it's going to be the truth. It's going to come from the Lord, from men of the Lord that are faithful men. You understand? Grudge not with each other, Akim, Akwathium. Don't have a grudge with each other. Let's be this 3-string cord and let's fight to the end. You understand? We see what happens. Like we literally see the examples of brothers and sisters outside of this school. We literally see the cautionary tales. You understand? The Lord said, don't do that. And if you do, you're going to be punished. You understand? Was that it? I think that was it, right? The judge standing before the doors. Damn right he do. Right at the door. You understand? So like it. Let's get that. What did I say? Philippians
4 and 5. Come. Philippians chapter 4, verse 5. Let your moderation be known unto all men. The Lord is at hand.
Let your moderation be known unto all men. You understand? Let your patience, your damn discipline, what else? Your morals and all that be known unto all men. Why? Because the Lord is at hand. You understand? It ain't the time to be, constantly being weak. It ain't the time for you to be failing and falling and say, well, you know what? I'm gonna join the truth when I get myself together. Ain't no such thing as getting yourself together, before getting yourself right. You got to go into the place that can get you together. You understand? That's just like you saying you're gonna go see a therapy or take your medicine, or you have a schizophrenia problem, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna get my mind right before I take this medicine. That makes no sense. This medicine is what's going to get your mind right. So when you come in here, you got to fight. You understand? You're going to have problems. Definitely. It seems like that's all you're going to have. It's goddamn problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have problems. You're going to be like, man, shit, hey. The demon get to talking to you like, you know what? Ties. I ain't got no money for that, but you just spent $100 on this liquor a few days ago. That the ties money, it's like you gonna do your pleasure or the Lord's orders first. It's like you understand? So
it's a lot to see.
Go ahead, Hebrew.
And if I
hey,
may,
Slugger, real quick, Trooper, let me hold John 1:45 for me. Go ahead, priest.
God, if I may, let your moderation be known unto all men. I feel like that's so heavy because like I also said, let your light shine. I feel like it's like if I may, real quick, story, just being in, I don't know how it probably wasn't that heavy, like back when you was in school and stuff like that. But now you step into the damn bathroom, niggas in there, smoking. They got little vapes and joints like that. And anybody walk in there, they ready to hand they joint up. And just you go to the bathroom at the end of your minute, the bathroom, they ready to hand it out and stuff. I remember a time when my dog nah, he don't do that. They're like, nah, he don't do that. He a son of God, a son like that. And everybody like, what the hell? That's it just shocks everybody. Once you tell them nah, nigga, I don't smoke. I remember being in class 3 days ago. Nigga tried to do. I nah. He really you don't smoke? I nah. He wow, what the hell? What you mean? What you mean you don't smoke? It's like a damn anomaly to not be on drugs, to not do all sorts of wickedness. So that's what I'm saying. Let your moderation be known unto all men. I feel like that's real heavy about that scripture. He going up. What he what he called for? What he called for?
Salaki. I believe it was John 1:45.
You already read it, James?
Yeah, come. We just we got James.
Hold on 1 second.
Hey, Slug, you hear me up?
Yeah, we hear you.
God
damn. Was Satan doing the Macarena tonight, ain't it? Slug. That's a lot, y'all. He doing it strictly on me. This nigga. Damn. Shit, I ain't hear the last things you were saying. I heard half of it out slacking, priest. Damn. I heard a brother talking about, oh, you don't smoke?
Yeah,
What you mean you don't smoke? Well, everybody smoke. Well, guess what? Everybody else, every other dude suck rod too. So like, you don't do that, Negro? I mean, shit. You supposed to do what everybody doing? Well, everybody's being gay, like it.
Right. Come.
Go ahead. What you were saying, Salaki?
No, I was saying like what I said at the end. I was just saying like it's like an anomaly for a nigga to be like, oh, you don't smoke. And I was saying how like just the other day when I was in class, a nigga had did the same thing, and I was like, nah. You're like, damn, really? Like I thought you would smoke. I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't do that. And like I was saying,
yeah, con shit.
So surprising people, it make you stand out. It's like,
yeah, con shit. I'm right along with y'all. Like, shit. I think cigarettes is. I hate that more than anything in Missouri. So like, I just do cigarette smoke and all that. I don't. You understand? And certain brothers, when I was younger, used to be like, damn, that nigga don't smoke. Like all of my homeboys did, like, nah, I don't smoke. Because I be too. When I was younger, I was like, let's just say we in the projects, whatever. And all of my homeboys, they smoking. I was on Shamar then. Like we'll be at a certain area, whatever area we're at, I get to the area, I'll be a few feet away to where I can see everything. Because I used to say to myself, but ain't nobody finna come up and sneak up on us and rob us and put bullets in my head. I'm not allowed. You understand? And my homeboys, they should, you know, they knew, they liked that I didn't smoke, Salakia. Because they used to say, well, damn, at least we got somebody sober that can watch us. You know, if somebody gonna come try something, he can alert us. You understand? He can alert us. We get high and get effed up if we want. You understand? We got him over here. We got my dog over here. He gonna watch, and that's surely what the hell I did. You understand? I was the cat. I didn't like the high. You understand? When I did do it, I didn't like the feeling. I ain't like the feeling to where it made me damn near like I was stuck. I don't feel like I'm stuck. I'm like, nah, this shit ain't for me. Give me the drink. So like it. But yeah, that's how the world was. That's how the world is. They look at you, and mind you, this is today in your age. This like 15, 20 years ago for me. You understand? And it was the same way. Like, damn, this nigga don't smoke. Nigga, ain't you from the hood? Ain't you in the streets? And nigga, I ain't got to do that. You understand? But you know, you got to follow. They got to be sheep out. Where we was at, Salaki.
James 1
Salakia.
John 1:45.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead and read the troop if you got it.
Con, Book of John,
and whole Hebrews
1.
2.
Con. The Book of John, chapter 1, verse 45. Philip findeth Nathanael and saith unto him, we have found him, of whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph.
Read on.
Con. And Nathanael said unto him, can there any good thing come out of Nazareth? Philip said unto him, come and see.
Right. So this is to you brothers and sisters. You can be, let's just say you grew up in straight up poverty more than the next brother or sister. Don't let that deter you from being in here. Like, we not the Christian church. We're not gonna look at you like you trash or like you ain't nothing. You understand? Like the Christian church do. You understand? If you ain't white or you ain't rich, you understand? They look at you like, look at this nigga. Look at this young ass nigga. What he doing up in here? You understand? They hate their people so much that, you know, it's like you gotta look like how the white man tells you to look. You understand? For you to be holy and all that. The Lord, I mean, the brother saying like, damn, this is Christ who Moses never was talking about. You understand? And what's his name? Shalakia. What his name? Nathaniel? He said, man, hey, listen, bro, can anything good come out of that place? Shalakia. Like, it's gonna be people that's gonna be corno as hell to be like, man, hey, like you go to some of the DC hoods, like, but ain't no profit coming up out of us, Shalakia. Like, ain't nothing good coming up out of that shit. You go to Philly is a goddamn is dystopian now. Like all that over there is just like who coming up out of there?
Yeah,
do you understand? Christ coming up out of there. Commander General Yohana coming up out of there. General Mahaiman coming up out of there. You understand? Those is who coming up out of there. Captain Mashop, you understand? Captain Malquar, all these brothers is coming up out of the places that people thought ain't nothing good gonna come up out of there. You understand? But actual legends is coming up out of there. The actual 144,000 governors, rulers of the goddamn universe is coming up out of them places. You understand? So don't let wherever you come from deter you from, you know, being here. Don't let them places make you fail, make you fall. Don't let them places make you not endure to the end. You understand? Like I said, I was the same way. When I came up here, a little bit I felt, you know, like at first, I was like, damn, I don't know if they're gonna accept me. So like, I was like, I don't know. You understand? I learned real quickly. The water Captain Bishop and Captain Malquart. You understand? I learned real quickly. I was like, damn, you know, I'm the type of cat who they want. Shalakia. You understand? So I was like, shit, it was up from there. So you was about to say something, Priest?
Sir, like, and I was just thinking, like, with all these scriptures and stuff like that about warriors and soldiers, like when you really think, like today, no pastor's gonna come off of his pulpit and come fight a war. The niggas that's gonna fight a war is the ones that been fighting wars since birth. Fighting, it was a war for their mother to even have them. It was a war with her mom, with her family, to not even to abort the little child. He grew up fighting the war. Like no TD Jakes and everybody that's in the upper echelon of society is gonna come down and fight a war. And that's why, like, when I read the scriptures and how Christ say the meek shall inherit the earth, and the Lord gave this truth unto the babes and not to the wise and prudent, like it makes it so special, because the people, the underdog is going to win at the end. So like,
you said it so perfectly, and what you said, you know, I said this before I knew it. Like I was I started reading the Bible. Confession, I was a goddamn agnostic down there, a damn atheist before, you know. I totally denounced that damn Christianity, Slaki. I literally said, nigga, if I gotta love these goddamn crackers, then hey, let God, whoever the hell he is, deal with me. But I'm not gonna serve or be in none of these religions no more. And I remember myself, I started to read all type of books. It seemed like, if you really think about it, damn near it halfway freed me. Because I started reading all type of stuff. You understand? You couldn't when you talk about God to me, like I would get angry. Sloggy. Don't talk about God to me, Sloggy. I don't want to hear nothing about no Christ or nothing or God, Sloggy. You understand? Because of the history and what's been going on. You know, if he white, then I said, man, this nigga hate me. This whoever the hell he's hate me. I don't want. Hey, listen, I ain't serving nothing that hate me. You understand? So during that time, I started reading books and the black stuff. I was looking at what's the cat name? Khalid Muhammad. I was looking at I seen all his videos. I seen everything. You understand? And I was like, damn, I I might get up in that right there. It seemed, powerful and soldier and black. That was the hell I was down there about to get into. But you understand? I remember me saying when I finally I read all those books, and one day I said, let me read this Bible for real. Let me read this. And I got stuck reading it, like just reading it. And I was done reading it. I was done reading it in like 5 days, or maybe a week, I should say, at the most. I started reading it again. And I started to see, like, I was like, the first thing I said, man, this ain't what the hell I thought about. I said, ain't nothing but goddamn killing in the hill. Like, what the hell I been told? Ain't nothing but soldiers. And I like that. You understand? I said, the next thing I said, the one y'all, the same thing you just said. I'm like, man, whoever these prophets is, it don't sound like it could be these niggas in these churches. These niggas soft as hell. I said, this sound like some niggas from the hood. It's like it. I said, only way it makes sense to me if it be niggas from the hood that's doing all this in this Bible. You understand? And from then on, man, it just been progress. It been learning more and more, and Lord gave me the truth. It's like it. Been here. So, you for sure right about that. What else we had?
You said Hebrews 2? Or
2 and 16. And after that, we gonna get the two videos. Then we gonna have one more scripture out there. We gonna end the class. So like it. Hebrews 2 and 16.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 2, verse 16. For verily he took not on him the nature of angels, but he took on him the seed of Abraham. Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren, that he might be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to God, to make reconciliation for the sins of the people.
Right. So when Christ came, it said he was made like unto his brethren. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. He was made like us. You understand? So that he can be merciful. So he can know how we feel. You understand? So he can know what we go through. Or, you understand? So he can know how the fight is. So he can know if you're going to be able to fail, you're going to win. And so he can know how to endure until the end. You understand? Read on.
For in that he himself hath suffered being tempted, he is able to. He himself hath suffered being tempted.
He suffered being tempted. Ain't that's the reason why a lot of our brothers and sisters fail today? Ain't that's the reason why a lot of our brothers and sisters don't endure until the end? Because they give in to the temptation. They give in to it and they look back and go into the world. You understand? They get tired of suffering their lust or temptation. And they give up on the fight. They become quitters. They do not endure until the end. Christ made himself like us so he can go through what we went through. You understand? So he can fight and endure until the end. Read on.
He is able to secure them that are tempted.
Right. So he, Christ, if he go through what we went through, he is able to know, how to fix that. You understand? To quell whatever the hell we going through, he will be able to know how to fix it. You understand? He is the answer from the Most High. He is the answer from the Most High. If he went through the hell, if he went through all that hell, Negro, you can't get off weed. You understand? You can't stop smoking cigarettes. I understand it's hard. Got my weaknesses too. But shit, I don't give in to that temptation. I don't. It's hard, but I don't. I think about Christ. This brother was hung. He was hung and persecuted, spit on. You understand? All that. Clothes ripped off, all that. You mean to tell me I can't suffer for him? He suffered for me? 50-fold. You understand? I can't do it tenfold. Come on, man. Get up out of here. Let's get that Facebook video, Salaki, first.
Go back to America and deal with the racism. I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America before I stay here in Africa.
Hey, Salaki, is it on the screen?
Yeah. Can you see it, Trooper?
Damn.
Come on, I can see it.
No sweat. Just play it. I just want y'all to hear what this sister was saying, Salaki.
You can hear it though?
Come on, kid.
Rakabya, can you hear it? Or La? I think it made him drop.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, I want you to play this. It's gonna I guess restart or whatever. But I just want you to hear what this sister is saying. It's like you going to escape, you know what I'm saying, like the oppression, but really you need to fight. You need to fight yourself because it ain't nowhere you're going to be able to go to get the answer, to get the secure, you understand, to get the remedy for what the Lord says. You running from the endurance that you must endure. And you wonder why you're getting the same result. No matter where you go, it's going to be the same result. You got to fix yourself. You got to stop running from yourself. Fight. Stop running from the fight. Because you running from the fight, you're going to be fighting more. It's like it. Play that video real quick, I'd
rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit not having no food, the bullshit electricity, the bullshit hot water, the bullshit what's that shit called that be coming down? The bullshit animals, it's scorpions outside the house, it's big ass spiders, it's big ass lizards, colorful lizards you ain't never seen before, all in the fucking room with you, sleeping with you, all the bullshit people trying to scam you when you go outside thinking you rich, so they trying to get more money off of you. I'm really trying to wrap my head around this shit. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy. Please comment down below, because for me, I'm ready to go. And I always used to say, if it's up to me, it will be. And I'm going to go out to Africa and make shit happen. No, I don't want to. I want to take my businesses back to America. I want to open up shop back in America, open up my dentist office, and all the stuff that I was going to do out here in America. Steady electricity. And the only time our electricity get cut off is when we don't pay the bill. And we got it so good now, we got prepaid electricity, so if we forget to pay the bill. I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit not having no food, the bullshit electricity, the bullshit hot water.
You wanted me to play it again?
So like, you give me up.
Yeah, come.
God damn. So like, I had to get on my phone. This damn thing was. We almost at the end, and it's just cutting up more and more. All right, no sweat. Did you hear what she said?
Come.
Right. What does that sound like? This is a sister that went to Africa thinking she can escape the oppression in America, right? So what when you listen to her, what did she say? Like the key thing did you notice?
It sound like the same thing she went through in America. She going through worse. Like she talking about the robbery and scams and fraud and things like that. It sound like it's worse over there.
Right. And yeah, I mean, it's basically the same thing. Like she's saying, like I'd rather go through this shit in America. Like, I mean, both of them the same. It sounds like the brothers and sisters when we was in the wilderness. Man, shit, man. You got out here, man. Take me back to Egypt, man. Just take me back over there. I'd rather be a slave over there. Like, damn, a slave is a slave is a slave. Like, what does it matter? You over there in Africa thinking you was gonna get some type of peace when you getting the same treatment that you was getting in America, and now you saying you want to come back to America? It's like you just jumping from slave ship to slave ship. Like, you know what? This slave ship, it don't got no electricity. Let me go over here. This slave ship got damn cable and all that. So I'd rather be on that slave ship. You're still a goddamn slave. You understand? You looking for an answer in being more of a slave. It's like, like I was saying, it's like two people kidnap you. One of the kidnappers beating the shit out of you, but then you want to run to the kidnapper, the other kidnapper that ain't beating the shit out of you. What does it matter? Both of them kidnap you. Salakia. You understand? It don't matter. So true. Let me get Lamentations 4:17, Baba Kashah, and the one y'all let put that picture up on the screen. Salakia. True, but you got the scripture?
Con, you said Lamentations 4:17.
Con.
So I got it.
Read.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
That could not what?
That could not save us.
That can't save us, Akim, Akwathim. Nobody can save us. I don't give a damn where you go. You can take your ass to Mars. You're gonna be oppressed there. Why? Because you can't escape the judgment of the Most High. You can't. The Lord will send some type of creature or whatever, if it ain't the damn devil, you know what I'm saying, to come and oppress you. So like you. You're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to endure to the end. And you can't escape the Lord. You understand? It ain't nowhere you can go that he ain't gonna find you. You understand? It ain't nowhere. You're gonna have to fight. And I understand you're running from your goddamn self. We've been here 500 years. You're gonna have to stand up one day. You're gonna have to. Because when it's coming a day when we gonna have to we running out of food and water and all that. You ain't gonna have no other choice. But you're gonna sit there and pray to God, drop some manna. That's not going to happen. You're gonna have to get your ass up and endure and fight until the end. That's what's going to happen. That's what have to happen. You understand? If you want to be free, you understand? That's what you got to do. That is the key. Otherwise, failure is at the door. Salaki. Look at that. What does that picture say?
Is brother say until the end, brother? He has some questions.
What was the answer?
Until the end.
Until the end. That's what the Lord say. You understand? We are warriors. We are soldiers, Akim. We are soldiers. You fight until the end. You don't desert your brothers and sisters. You understand? You don't desert the Lord. You don't desert, you understand, the truth. You don't desert none of that. He asking him on the battlefield. The truth is this battlefield, Akim. Agwakim. You understand? He asked him, and he may feel like, damn, I feel like quitting. He asking his brother, until the end, brother? And he fighting. And the brother asks him until the end. And they're going to die in glory. You understand? They're going to die in the truth. They endured until the end. They fought. One of them didn't run and leave the other one to die. You understand? They faced themselves. You understand? They faced the oppressor. You understand? They fought. They did not fail. He is not a quitter. We cannot be quitters in 2025. It's too much hell going on right now for you to still be a goddamn quitter. Fight until the end. You understand? The Lord ordered us to fight until the end. That's what you call soldiers right there. Until the end, you goddamn right. Let's get it. Until the end. Now play that last video, and then we're gonna end the class after that with Commander Jenny Honda on the timestamps.
We in 2025.
Can you hear?
Yeah, come.
His brother done rolled, put his whole life, family, everything he got on the line to get us right here today. And brother, this is an example of a man in Christ. And we will not fail our king, man. You understand? It was hard. Y'all saw that young picture of Q? Did y'all see Q young ass up there in the heat with us, General Hard? Hey, listen, I'm gonna find the tape where me and Haas fought the skinhead. I'm telling you, it was in Philly. Me and Haas fought the skinhead years ago, standing for this truth. We got something special, Hop. Don't let nobody gas you up that everybody got the truth. Everybody's doing it, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. It was given to us by One West. Niggas trying to say I wasn't one. I ain't One West. Nigga, I sat on the wooden chair in front of Yaquan. At One West, 125th Street, on the second floor in the grid. You can't play with my legacy. I'm a certified UBK nigga. I might not be Judah, but I'm a nigga today, goddamn. Okay. We know something the world don't know. And it's why they was not prepared. But we were. And now it's come upon our people. The Lord have always taken a man that was on the bottom and put him on top. Our King David tended to the sheep. His older brothers thought he was just a busybody and wasn't no real warrior. Didn't want him to come up to the battle. He ended up becoming king. He ended up fighting the greatest enemy that Israel had at the time, which was Goliath. And fought Goliath and all the Philistines till he became an old man, and Goliath's own son tried to come kill him. That's how sincere he was to this work. I'm here to tell you, man, be dumb and stupid if you want to. Be carnal, be whatever idiotic shit you was before you got here if you want to. Or you could use your goddamn brain and you could realize something that many of us have realized, and you should all realize as well. That you was called from that ghetto out to be great prophets of God. Whether you know it or not, I don't care what group comes out here. I don't care what somebody says on the internet. I'm telling you from the Lord that you are the next leaders of the nation of Israel. Get your head right. That's right. Them brothers that's over that ridge trying to learn and come through, and the ones that get up here with these backpacks, brother, they need every last one of you. Young, old, whatever experience you had, whatever you were taught and learned here, whatever's in you, God called you. Whatever is living inside you, it was God that put it inside you. He decided. What did Christ say? You can't come to the Father unless you came to me. Christ said, I chose you. You didn't choose me. Be chosen, man. Be the chosen people of the Lord. Make up your mind. You a prophet of God, and your world has to work around you. Your family, your job, whatever it is you dealing with, it works around the fact that you a prophet of God. We going into damn right. We going into serious times. And it took serious people to do what it is that we did. Satan.
I play that last step, Bubblegum Shop.
Come on.
You got to respect these cats. This cat with illnesses and injuries never turned his back on this work. I knew when we was down that the only thing could get us up was real brotherhood and cats that would not give up. I saw some niggas act tough in the past and they bitch ass sold out. And I saw some niggas that got in the shit with me and didn't give the fuck up. Brother, be that cat. Make up your mind today to be a man of God. We never lied to you. We never blew smoke up your ass. Right. We never told you something that was not going to happen.
With the U.S. targeted strike on 3 Iranian nuclear sites over the weekend, President Donald Trump sent shockwaves across the world after posting, quote, a full payload of bombs was dropped. The move marks a significant escalation as the U.S. joins the conflict between Israel and Iran.
Right. It's happening right now. Trust the Lord one more time. Trust the Most High. They flooded us with every kind of religion to make us blind. They flooded us with every lie, every lust, everything that destroyed us in ancient Egypt. They brought it back to us. Here it is. Walk away from it all. Stand for the Most High in this truth. And I promise you, Christ will deliver this nation in your hands. if you could be strong enough to do it.
Shit phenomenal, snobbery abdominal. So what you sucker trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for
It was cold as hell that day.
Hey, congratulations, Doc. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, Doc. Hebrew Academy 2025 graduate. You understand? Fought until the end. You understand? You know what I'm saying? And receive his reward. And it came to that. You understand? Like, you heard what the general said, Akim, like, Aquatim, like, everything is fighting. You understand? Don't give up. Like, what point is you getting up? Like, what you gonna get if you give up? You understand? You brothers and sisters, a lot of you grew up in pure hell, had no food in the house. You understand? Had nowhere to sleep. You understand? Had no electricity. You understand? Some of you molested. You understand? You fought through it. You understand? Went through pure hell. 500 years in America. You understand? Generational trauma. You understand? Just all out poor. And you fought through that shit. You fought through it. Now fight for the Lord. See your brother, see your sister, and say, endure to the end, and say, come, endure to the end, and fight all the way through. I don't give a damn who try to pull you out of here. Don't look back. Don't be a failure. Don't fall. Endure to the goddamn end. And you're gonna get your reward. You're gonna get your glory. You understand? You're gonna get your crown that is never going to fade. You're going to be legendary forever. And when I say forever, forever. And the Most High, like Commander General Hunter said, is going to come down and live amongst us. The Most High God. You understand? You don't want that? You don't want that? Salakia. The one y'all, you got something to say?
La, sir. That was real tawad. Like, man, like you to all the brothers, all the sisters, like you going through whatever, you fall, get back up. Like the scriptures say, wild man falls 7 times, but he get back up. Get back up, get back into the fight. Like ain't nothing in the world but death.
Come.
So logic. That's all I have.
God, the Lord, if I can interject just for a second before we end, the Lord said, shit, one man, one sister coming here, the angels rejoice. You understand? You fail, you come back here. Nigga, hey, come on, let's get in this battle together. We gonna fight. Ain't nobody looking at you sideways. We respect that fight. You understand? We don't respect cowards. That's what we don't respect. Not a goddamn coward. You understand? Trooper, you got something to say?
A lot, sir.
All right, Most High in Christ. All right, I know Satan was in here tonight, Shalagi. He was stopping me from getting everything. But hey, the water, Princess Nazam, Israel, Kanisha Robinson, Officer Mata Bar, the water, Paul, the water, Princess Aitara, the water, Shabar, and the water, Izara, and who is this? Izara, and that's it. Lord Allah, I'll be back next week with, the third and final part of this. You understand? Not being the quitter or a failure, endure to the end. You understand? But with that, we're gonna end the class. The water Akwatim.
Come, Shalom, Yabba, Shabbat,
Shalom, Yabba, Shabbat.
Shalom, Yabba, Shabbat.
Hey, Paul, get the strap.
you.
hearing that noise, you hearing that pound, you hearing that voice. That's what is that sound? That's boots on the ground and we on the move. That's Jenna your Honda taking your time. If you are at home, please do not try this. We are not hoes, we are not modest. It can get violent if you ain't bought it. I will advise you, stick to your size. There's plenty of shoes fit for you. Please stay in your lane and that'll be cool. You the type to scream up if you buck in the club. We rockin' stilettos, hold with red. We are not the same, you and me. We are not the same, you and me. I do not get high, I do not wipe hoes. We are not the same, you and me. I come from the hood, surviving them booms. Everybody on drugs and dodging them goons. And don't give a fuck, they taking your jewels. If you got the guns, they making the rules. You niggas say you crime bosses and mob ties, and that sound good on the outside. I know warlords are just righteous enough not to kill and race your whole bloodline. I'm in the bodega, everything fuego except NYPD. I'm not from New York, but I put on my Timbs and stomp your ass out and turn you to a chopped cheese. Everywhere I go, I got my shield on. Everywhere I go, I got my zeal on. Everywhere I go, I got my kill on. That model 52 mil on. That gun is loaded, them my woad is Henry Poet. You already know it. We the coldest beef, we smoking meat. The dopest streets, we own it. Bullets have your ass moving like them bitches do that Chicago dance. Peel your top and take off your box and turn your body to a flatbed. Ain't no need to check on your people, it's too late. We already reaped them, we gon' get your cousin, brother, dogs, get them all, yeah. It's gonna be a sequel. You ain't a leader, you ain't a ruler, you ain't a teacher, you ain't a doer, you ain't a soldier, you ain't a shooter. You'll try to put a clip in the Ruger. Man down, headshots, blood drunk, dead sound. 100 rounds, should've listened when they told you put the gun down. It ain't fun now. I am a realist, I am a trillist, I am imperialist, crown the king. I do not yield, I do not kneel, I do not live to be weak. Ain't no insurrection in the ranks. I am one West, so I cannot relate. I get an erection, then I inject her. Now she's pregnant with my saint. Bitch, I go hard in the paint. Walk on fucker balls 2008. I'ma ride for the shit, I'ma die for the shit. One West, nigga, what you think? Never wanted Gina, never wanted Barry, never wanted Jada, never wanted Karen, never wanted Janet, never wanted Mary. I just want Keisha barely. Never let them close, never let them know, never let them live, never let them go. My demons told me to murder this song. YNW Manly. I do not gossip, give you the tea, but I do gobble when I'm between. Your panties, I drop them, you give me problems. How can I solve them? Give you the D. If you ain't jump on this beat, then nigga, you know it was meant for me. If you are hearing this already too late, nigga, they already mentioned me. Yeah.